what does St. John Climacus mean with his divine letter of Ascent? Well, first of all, we have to go back to the very first time a letter is mentioned in the Bible, and that is in Genesis 28, verse 12. It talks about the ladder of Jacob. It says, "Then he dreamed, and behold, a ladder was set up on the earth, and its top reached the heaven, and there was the angels of God ascending and descending on it." So first of all, what does this ladder mean? Well, this ladder is the Theotokos, the God-bearer, connecting us to God through her. And this is what the Church Fathers taught, how they explained this ladder. They said, "The ladder that reached the heavens speaks of the Mother of God, and the Son of God born of her, the icon in the apse of the church, which is called Platutera, which means wide, broad, and spacious. It reveals Christ in her womb, and she connects heaven and earth through him for our salvation." So when we look at the icons of St. John Climacus, that he used this image of the ladder to construct a detailed manual for a spiritual life, we can see the monks on the icon are showing climbing the ladder, and the demons are pulling them down. And we can also see this, that the angels of God were ascending and descending on it. We also have to understand that sometimes we can ascend the ladder, we can also descend the ladder if we're not doing things right. So if we're doing things right, we're going to be ascending the ladder that basically St. John Climacus explained. He created the manual with it, and each step, so Jacob's ladder and St. Climacus' ladder, it's the same thing. It's just St. John Climacus created this manual, like a blueprint for us to understand what we have to do in our spiritual life to have a union with God. Now, each step corresponds to a specific vice or to overcome or virtue. We have step number 1, renunciation of the world. Step number 26, discernment. Step number 30, faith, love, and hope. And it serves, again, as a blueprint for climbing the literal visionary ladder seen by Jacob in Genesis. He basically transformed it into a practical manual for the soul, for us Christians. This is why it's very important for us to know about this ladder. And why is there 30 steps? Well, Christ began his public ministry at the age of 30, and that's why John divided this ladder into 30 distinct spiritual steps, representing the stages of Christian maturity. And on top of the ladder, it's not some physical space, but union with God. Amen. God bless.